Hey everybody, so I know it's been a while since I filmed a video, but I'd figure I'd get back to it because I have a review. So I'll be doing my makeup while I'm talking about it. I won't be talking about the makeup itself, I'll just be doing it, but I will be talking about the thing I got, and I'm not too happy with it. I mean, it's good, but it's not what I was expecting, and it's also not what their Instagram was depicting. Completely different. Okay, let's just jump right into it. I'm just realizing all my freaking receipts are on my phone. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I got all my emails pulled up from all the customer support, and all right, let's just jump into it. All right, so on April 15th, I was scrolling through Instagram and I found this page, right? So it was called MyVanityMirror store. I was like, okay, cool, you know, I wanted a vanity mirror, I wanted better lights for my room. I was like, this will be awesome, it will look great. I was like, I have a pretty big mirror, so I'm gonna have to get, you know, the most amount of quantity, which they had just came out with a like a 14 bulb size, like 14 bulbs, right? So I placed my order, and I had looked like at all the reviews, and they all were, you know, pretty positive. And what's really weird now, looking back, that I went through some of the reviews, like, okay, there's like 5 or 6 pages of reviews, and on the beginning page, it says that they only have 3 4-star reviews, no 3-star, no 2-star, no 1-star. The rest are 5-star. So I'm like, okay, I was like, must be pretty good. So I went all the way to the 5th page, just skipped through to the last page, and I start seeing reviews that don't match up with the stars. Like, there's a bunch of people saying terrible product, like no information after that. They would just be saying terrible product, don't buy this, all those other types of stuff, but would be leaving 5 stars. And it would be a verified review. So I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. I was like, whatever, get over it. So that was just now, like this morning. I was looking back at those reviews. All right, so back to the 15th. So I placed my order, and I was like, okay, awesome. You know, I thought they were gonna come in pretty quickly because I had, you know, it's standard shipping, right? So standard shipping is usually like 2 to 3 weeks. I was expecting them in 2 to 3 weeks. So on April 26th, I sent them an email basically just saying, hey, wondering on the status of my package. It's been 10 days. I still have no tracking number. So the same day, maybe 2 hours later, they reached out. They, you know, got back to me, and they said, my records show that your order has been shipped and is now in transit. Please accept our apologies as we are now having issues with the tracking numbers due to a system error. We are now working on a fix and we'll be sending you the tracking details anytime soon. Thank you for understanding. Best regards, and then the name of the person who helped me. So I was like, all right, awesome. I'll be getting my tracking number soon. You know, it's already in transit. It's on the way to my house, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, awesome. I'll get them pretty soon. I need to start doing my makeup and stop talking. Okay, let me do my eyebrow. Okay, so little did I know that a short 3 days later, I'd be getting a text message from them with tracking information. So I click on the link that they provided, and it sends me to this this China tracking post. I was like, that's kind of weird, but it kept asking me for my tracking number. Like, they didn't provide a tracking number, they just sent me the link to where I can track my package with no tracking number. So I'm like, okay, maybe my order number is my tracking number. So I tried my order number, nothing. Okay, so I let a few more days pass, and I was like, you know what, they said they were having issues with their system, with all their tracking numbers. You know, obviously something's going on. So I was like, whatever. I blew it off. So I last contacted them April 26th, and then got in contact with them on May 4th. And I was like, hey, still have no shipping updates. It's been 18 days. So I waited a full week after this. So I was like, okay. I was like, it's been 18 days, still no information, like what's going on. So they didn't answer that one, like whatsoever. And I provided everything. I provided my order number. So they didn't answer that one. So I sent another one May 8th, 4 days later. I said, hey, I still have no package or tracking info. It's been 3 weeks since purchase, and I received an email from blank in customer support saying my package was already shipped out. So now they provide me with like a time frame of how long it should take for a package to be sent out. They didn't provide this on the website. They didn't say how long it would take. In the email before, they never told me how long it would take. They just told me they're having issues, you know, with their tracking numbers. So I was like, okay. So they said the records show that your order has been shipped out and is now in transit. You can monitor the progress of shipment via the tracking details below. I can't talk, guys. So they give me a tracking number and a tracking link below. Finally, after what, almost a month, I finally get my freaking tracking number. How ridiculous. So like below that it says shipping time frame USA 1 to 2 weeks, which I'm in the US, but for other people, Europe it's 1 to 3 weeks, Australia and New Zealand it's 2 to 3, and ROW is 3 to 6. So I mean 1 to 2 weeks for US is manageable. Like I'm in the US. It took me 5 weeks. So they said it may take longer depending on how fast custom clearances take place. In this regard, please allow for more time to delivery. So for me, more time for delivery is like a week, not 3 weeks. They were like, I hope this information helps, and I really hope that the package gets delivered as soon as possible. So that was the last email that I had sent them and got a response to. So after this, I was just tracking my package. You know, I kept checking the tracking number and the tracking link, you know, just watching where my package was going. I literally only have my eyebrows done, and I'm almost done with this story. I'll be right back. I decided I'm just gonna do my eyebrows and just call it a day because I'm not really feeling the whole makeup vibe, because I'm probably gonna do my makeup in another video right after this. Okay. It's hot in here. I regret wearing a sweater. Ugh. Okay. So my package got accepted to the China, like the 17 track all-in-one package tracking website. It got accepted to China on May 11th. Why, if it got accepted on May 11th, then why did the lady in customer service tell me on the 26th that it was out for delivery? I don't understand. I truly do not understand. So that from the get-go, I was like, what? Okay. So from the 11th, it finally gets to me yesterday, which was the 20th. So I get it yesterday. I go pull it out the mailbox and I look at the box and I'm like, this is really small. I'm like, I hope they didn't send me the wrong thing. I was like, this looks like it can only hold like 4 light bulbs, right? Like I'm expecting standard size light bulbs. Like, let me pull one out of my mirror. Okay, so this is, ooh, this is hot. That's dumb. Okay, so this is like what I was expecting the light bulb to look like. Like this part, just the light bulb, not this whole bottom part, right? Just this top part. Somehow they were gonna do that. Like this is glass. I think this might be plastic actually. Yeah, this is plastic, but still, regardless, I was expecting a normal sized light bulb. Oh my God, how many people does it take to freaking screw in a light bulb? So I get the package. From the get-go, the package is like beat up. Like, I didn't do this. This is how I got the package. And it actually had like a different wrapping on the outside of it. It had like this yellow plastic with like just a bunch of tape all over it. So I figured, you know, customs open it, customs like just customs. So I look inside the box. The inside of the box is pretty freaking beat up as well, right? So this is a small box. Like I couldn't even fit all of my brushes in here. This is tiny. Considering this is supposed to be holding 14 light bulbs, it's small. Like, but okay, so in comparison to a palette that I have, it's not even the same size. Like, how am I expecting this to hold 14 light bulbs? 14 light bulbs. So I'm thinking to myself, maybe the light bulbs are like really small. I'm like, that would suck, right? So I open the box and the light bulbs are tiny. Weird, but they're pretty small. Like, they're about this big. Like, this freaking big. That's okay. So now, customer service, not great. Shipping time, not great. The actual product, I can't say it's not great because I'm not basing something off of this size. You know, sometimes something is tiny, but it packs a lot, you know? So it could be tiny, but it could be super, super bright. So I get home and I install it on my mirror and everything's going good. And then I plug it in. They're not that bright. Like, I was expecting to be able to, I have two, like, I have this black plate with four light bulbs installed on it that my dad made. And those 4 light bulbs on their own are brighter than these 14 light bulbs. Let me figure out how much I paid for this. 1 second. $60. Now, they have it on sale right now, but I didn't get the sale price. Okay. I'm gonna pull up their Instagram and show you how it's deceiving, right? Not only do the bulbs look bigger, but the bulbs also look brighter. Like, that really pissed me off. Here's the freaking comparison pic of how I was expecting them to look. Now, keep in mind, my mirror is a lot bigger than that, like, than this mirror. But I was hoping to take down those big the 4 big ones up there and put them somewhere else in my room. Like, $60. Like, I'm gonna unplug my big lights and show you how. This is with like no other lighting whatsoever. Like, look at how bright these lights are on this girl's mirror. Mine aren't that bright. Like, hers straight up look blurry. If your lights look blurry, they are bright as hell. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I didn't spend $60 for this. I do not recommend. If you don't have any lighting whatsoever, like you just have your room light, or if you don't even have a room light and you just have natural light, I guess I would recommend, just so you can have some sort of lighting. But honestly, for $60, if you're trying to be bougie on a budget, don't buy these. You are not about to get the quality you expect. And these do dim, like they do go brighter and lighter. This is the brightest setting. What is this gonna do for me? This is the lowest setting. Is that it? I'm done. That's it. I'm done. Video's over. Peace out, guys. See you next time whenever I feel like uploading. Probably another 4 months. I don't know. Bye.